Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So I'm waiting for a batch of rain to come through because on my new farm I've got to plant around the landowner's house, and everything's really dry, and that planter makes a lot of dust. So I want to be considerate, and I don't want to get dust all over their house. So I figure, well, let this batch of rain come through because I've got plenty of acres planted already. It's not going to hold me back that much just to stop and go do something else for a while and wait on the rain. So what I'm doing is, this is the 14-acre farm that I picked up 2 years ago. I sent Mom over here yesterday with the 4955 and the chisel plow, and I had her chisel plow it because it had some pretty heavy crop residue, and I'm gonna have Dad plant this corn, so I wanted to get some of that heavy crop residue worked in. So she had to go get her puppies from the groomer yesterday, and she didn't quite get finished up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go jump into 4955. I'm going to finish out the ends here. There's a little bit of a strip here that she didn't finish, and across the back she didn't get done. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll take the 9300 and the soil finisher and seed bed finisher, and I'll go ahead and I'll run this farm, and then maybe we'll get a little bit of rain on it this afternoon. It'll firm it back up, and then Dad can plant it probably, well, this evening or this afternoon. We'll see how much rain we get. It's all pretty high sand. It's got a little muck, a little black dirt to it, but nothing that'll stick to his closing wheels and gauge wheels. So if it did get, quarter-inch rain on it, we'll still be okay to get over it. So I'm gonna go hop in that tractor real quick, get them finished up, and then we'll get back in this one and we'll get her nice and smoothed out, and then hopefully that batch of rain will move through, and I'll be able to go back to planting beans. So it's just one of them things, trying to be considerate of others as much as we possibly can. And if I can catch a little rain, keep some dust down, I'm gonna go ahead and go for it, just because I want to keep the landlords happy. That's what it's all about. So the ends of this farm are pretty hard. Probably should have brought the ripper over here, but this will work. Okay, that turned out real nice. Really, I didn't really need chisel plow up here. This is some pretty higher ground. So mainly I just wanted to go along that woods and cut any roots that might be coming out of that woods that could suck nutrients from the crop. So Mom was telling me that 4955 is power hopping pretty good. Well, she wasn't wrong. So we're gonna adjust some tire pressures on that. I think the rear tires are still aired up tight from when we had the grain cart on it this fall. So that was one thing when it got hooked to the chisel plow, nobody ever let any air out of the tires. So that's why it's power hopping. So let's get started soil finishing. It was kind of funny yesterday. I said I wasn't going to get to probably do any tillage work. Well, today worked out good because, for one, I'm waiting on the rain, and for another reason, my little niece Claire is graduating preschool today. So Dad's strength stayed home this morning to help my sister get prepared for the graduation ceremony or whatever. And then my dad, he's got to go at 10 o'clock to it. So that leaves me and Scooter to work. So made it so that I could do some tillage work. So I'm pretty happy about that. But graduating preschool. So I probably should have went to the ceremony, but I went there once in life. I was there. I graduated from the same preschool as she is now. Kind of cool, really. But she sure does love it. So we got some more exciting things coming to the channel. We did, oh man, it's rough right there. We picked up some more ground that 15 acres of it was cow pasture, and 60 some acres was CRP ground, and we're going to start farming it this year. And oh, let me get through the rough shit. Jesus, Mom, that stuff rough. So anyways, we're going to be taking Sausage's 620, my 5020, and Dad's 720, and probably Dad's strengths H, and we're going to be plowing those farms because they're heavy sod right now, and best thing to do is to turn it over. So we're going to do some plowing. So I'm pretty excited because the 5020 is actually going to see some true field work, not just playing. So and I'm also in the process, my grandpa is selling his field cultivator. It's on an online auction. I'm going to probably end up buying that 24-foot field cultivator to pull behind the 5020, which it's an old 1010, so it's kind of close to the era of the 5020, so it'd be perfect size for it. So I thought about just buying it from him, but we'll see what it goes for on the auction. So I might get it cheaper on the auction than trying to buy it. We did get a little bit of rain so far this morning, but not a whole lot, just enough to get the fenders tacky so that the dust stays on them. Just kind of hoping for a good rain, but I don't know if we're going to see it. It's still, the clouds are still pretty dark, so we'll see what happens. Well, we're all done with that. Turned out real nice. So I got a phone call while I was soil finishing. The DNR got a pump back that they've been waiting on to come back from a rebuilder. It's a ditch pump. 24-inch pump. Somebody threw a tire and a rim in it, destroyed it, and it had to be rebuilt. So now it needs set back in its concrete structure that it goes in, and they called us because they know we have the equipment and the ability to do it. So I'm gonna run down to the DNR office and check out the details and see what I need to do, what I need to bring, and then we're gonna get it done for them. So you never know what is gonna happen day to day around here. When I woke up this morning, I thought all I was going to do was plant some beans today and, you know, maybe do some tillage work. Well, then I ended up getting to definitely do some tillage work, and I get to go run an excavator for a while. So it's always something exciting around here. So I'm going to fold up, head to the shop, grab Scooter. We're going to go check it out, see what the details are, and get her done. Well, we made it here to the DNR ground. So the first order of business is we have to put a dam in a ditch. It's just a seep ditch that we need to plug up because they're having water come back out of here into it, and they don't want that to happen. So we're just going to put some dirt in it and pack it in. There's the pump right there on that trailer that we've got to set. So that pump is going to go in a concrete structure on that side of the ditch, on that side of the levee, and down in a structure. And then that pumps all the water out of that side into this ditch and dries that out so that it can be farmed and they can do things with the duck habitat and things like that. So unfortunately, it's starting to rain really hard. Kind of hoping to do this before it starts raining real hard. So I need to make me a spot so I can sit here. So I can get this dirt moved over where I want it. my ditch bucket, but my ditch bucket is in the back of the haul truck on the last farm that we planted, because I was going to use it to place some riprap around a culvert. So I don't have my ditch bucket with me, but the tooth bucket will work. I really don't need a bucket at all for setting the pump. I'm just going to use the lifting loop off of the quick coupler to pick it up. And with the bucket out of the way, it's safer, and also I'm not lifting the weight of the bucket. So it lightens me up for lifting more of a payload on the end of the stick. Utilize this sandbar that's actually already here. Sand. Okay, I'll finish filling this in and get a video when it's done. Show you what I did. Well, there we go. That's all I had to do. It's just to seal that up so the water's not coming back out of that floodgate that's kind of seeping a little bit. So let's move on to setting that pump. Probably going to wait till the rain stops a little bit, just to make things a little safer and not have to be soaking wet while we're doing it. So this is the pump. It's huge. It's a lot longer than I thought it was, but I can handle it. It's got to go in that hole over there. Well, that was a successful project. Got the pump back in. It's all bolted up. All I got to do is wire it, and they'll be able to pump water again. So I'm going to head back to the trailer, get loaded up, get out of here, and go get some lunch. I'm hungry. Well, it never did stop raining today, so we won't be planting for a couple days now. So we're going to do some excavating work for a while until things dry up again. We got some tile that we need to put in a couple spots, and some ditch that we need to dig, and a few trees that we need to clean up. So anyways, nothing else exciting happened this afternoon. I did take the Bobcat to a friend of mine's and unloaded some stuff for him, but nothing exciting. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just end this episode right here, get it edited up. I want to get my truck nosed in the hoop building so my welder's not getting all wet, since it's going to rain tonight more. So I'm going to get that in there and collapse a few of these boxes. I need to take the tops off and take the green part, flip it over so it makes the box half size, like those are stacked up out there, as you can see. So anyways, thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And at some point, we need to get Project Dirty Peter there back in the shop and get working on that truck. So I want to get that project done this summer. So we'll see what happens. So anyways, thank you for watching. We'll see you all in the next one.